everyone, welcome back to the kitchen for some more tips and tricks. In this video segment, we're going to be making our pineapple and corn salsa and our teriyaki glaze to put on our chicken burgers. So first things first, let's get the teriyaki glaze on the stove. I went ahead and took the exact same recipe from the seared scallop and teriyaki ramen noodle video to make our sauce. I've got 1/4 cup of light soy sauce, 1/4 teaspoon, so a drop of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. I have a teaspoon of sugar for fun, and 1 small can or 6 ounces of pineapple juice, however you want to measure it. Mixing it all together in a small little pot. On the stove, on medium heat, and forgetting about it for a few minutes. We want to let that reduce down. We'll let that sauce turn into more of a thickened glaze, and we'll let it happen naturally by allowing it to cook for a little while. So while that's happening, we'll go ahead and put together our pineapple salsa. First things first, you need fresh pineapple. Like I said the other day, we are going to be making everything from scratch, so I wasn't about to buy canned pineapple or anything. I wanted you all to have and see the real thing. So we're going to carve off everything we do not need from the pineapple. Very easily done, as long as you grab the sharpest knife. Now, as I've said before, my sharpest knife in the kitchen is a teeny tiny guy that I use for prepping. He's not about to take on a whole pineapple. So I'll get the next best thing. This big boy. But we're going to get some pieces of pineapple. To start our salsa. So I'm just going to take it. Can we see everything? And we're going to cut it into small pieces. Obviously, I don't want the core in the middle. Just in the bite-sized chunks. They don't have to be super big. A little taste test never hurt anybody. Any chef that won't try his own food, don't eat it. Okay, well maybe not, I don't know. How much pineapple to add? That's a good question. How many people are you serving? See, I'm serving 2. So, I cut up a whole pineapple. I'll probably throw about half of it in there. It's one of the more major components of our salsa today. I think that's more than enough. Let's get some of this out of our way. Have a better surface to work with. So we've got our pineapple. I'm going to add to it. I went ahead and chopped up 3 Roma tomatoes. I cored out the middle. I just want the skin and the exterior. Chopped them up small. Throw those in. Some nice sweet corn. Small can. And a small can of black beans. Got them out, rinsed them off. Huh? How pretty is that? Let's check our sauce. Yeah. As soon as it starts to boil, lower your heat. There we go. diced red onion. Quarter of a cup. Quarter of a cup. Start mixing some of this together. How pretty is that? Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Oh, I love this. I'm a really bright color person. I love bright colors. It just cheers me up. So something like this, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to throw in a half a teaspoon of kosher salt with a half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. And I'm going to take fresh lime. Oof, got sprayed. And squeeze it in. 1/2. Two halves. And mix all that up. So we get everything mixed up, and the last thing we're going to add is our cilantro. Now, let me tell you a couple things about cilantro. Number one, extremely delicate herb that falls apart. Number two, very potent. Lots of flavor in cilantro. So myself personally, I only use a little bit of it. I like it. I don't love it. I like it. In this dish, it's nice. It balances things out. I went ahead and put 1 tablespoon. If you don't like cilantro, don't let that be a deterrent. Take it out. Don't use it. No one will get upset with you. It's okay, just a couple pieces. But that's it. This salsa is done. Now, until you're ready to plate this up with your chicken burgers, you let this sit in the fridge. The longer everything sits together, the more those flavors come together, the more they marinate, and the more it becomes just a fantastic finish. Oh, it just, I love it. I love the colors. I love the smell. Oh, I love things like this. A little tangy and sweet. Let's take a look at our sauce. Yeah, we've got a nice boil. It is reduced down halfway. As soon as that happens, you know it's getting exactly where you want it to. And a good way to test, take a spoon, and if I can do this, and it leaves residue on the spoon, it's getting good and thick, which is what I want to see. There we go. I'm going to let this sit on a low heat for 2 more minutes and slowly thicken up. And that's going to be good and ready to cool down to put on the burgers. That was it. How easy was that, huh? Super easy to make this salsa. We're going to put everything together at the end, and we'll probably do that after we grill the burgers in the next video, and you'll see it all plated up and how all these products come together and make a fantastic summer lunch. Enjoy this. Enjoy making it. Use it with something else if you don't want to use it with the burgers. Salsas like this go with everything. I hope you had fun. Please give the video a thumbs up. Maybe share it with everybody. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.